The hidden house is discovered. A demon destroys Yushiro's head in single hit. Another controls invisible arrows that change attacks mid-air. And for the first time, Tanjiro faces demons who serve Muzan directly. Tonight, surviving won't be enough. The hidden house is exposed. The Temari demon throws her handball into empty space, and suddenly, the paper hiding Tamayo's home fall away. Beside her stands another demon, a man with strange eyes embedded in his palm. They immediately sense it. A demon slayer is inside, and another demon is protecting him. Before Tanjiro can react, the Temari demon launches another ball. It bounces violently through the house, destroying everything in its path. Tanjiro dodges, but the ball suddenly curves mid-air and slams straight into Yushiro's head. It explodes instantly. Tanjiro quickly tells Nezuko to carry the unconscious woman somewhere safe. But even while preparing to fight, he notices something strange. These demons smell different, heavy, dangerous. Then, the female demon notices Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings and instantly recognizes him as the target. Tanjiro immediately tells Tamayo to hide, but Tamayo calmly tells him not to worry about them. After all, they are demons too. Tanjiro focuses on the attacks. Even when he dodges the handballs, they still curve back toward him. The demon throws another one. Water breathing, 7th form. Drop, ripple, thrust, curve. Tanjiro pierces the ball with his sword. For a moment, it stops, but suddenly regains momentum and crashes into him anyway. Meanwhile, Yushiro regenerates in Tamayo's arms, angrily warning her that helping demon slayers is dangerous. His concealment technique is still incomplete. The more people are hidden inside the house, the easier it becomes for Muzan to notice them. Then the female demon proudly reveals herself as one of the 12 Kizuki, Muzan Kibutsuji's personal servants. Suddenly, 6 arms burst from her body, each one holding a Temari ball. She launches all of them at once. Tanjiro cuts through the attacks repeatedly, but even sliced apart, the balls still slam into him with terrifying force. Then he realizes something. There are 2 demons, and through scent alone, he can track the positions. One ball suddenly changes direction mid-air and rushes toward him again. Tanjiro barely slices it in time. Nearby, Tamayo and Yushiro are repeatedly torn apart by the attacks. Their bodies regenerating as fast as they are destroyed. Tanjiro panics, but Tamayo calmly tells him not to worry. They'll recover. Then, Yushiro finally reveals the secret. If Tanjiro can see the arrow patterns, he'll know where the attacks are going. Yushiro places a talisman on Tanjiro's forehead, and suddenly, Tanjiro can see them. Invisible arrows floating through the air. The Temari balls are following those arrows. Everything finally makes sense. Tanjiro immediately thanks Yushiro and tells Nezuko to attack the other demon hiding in the trees. Nezuko instantly spots him and lands a powerful kick. At the same time, water breathing, 3rd form, flowing dance. Tanjiro twists through the battlefield, deflecting every incoming handball while slicing off the Temari demon's arms. He promises Tamayo he'll collect the demon's blood no matter what. Meanwhile, the Temari demon instantly regenerates all her arms. Tanjiro is stunned. Her recovery speed is even faster than the demons from the final selection. Meanwhile, Nezuko keeps attacking the arrow demon relentlessly, but the demon irritated by the dust and destruction around him, suddenly uses the eye in his palm and violently repels Nezuko away. She is sent flying straight toward Tanjiro. At that exact moment, the Temari demon launches another handball at them, but Tanjiro and Nezuko barely evaded together at the last second. That's when Yushiro quickly realizes the real problem. Yushiro warns Tanjiro that these demons are far stronger than the ones he fought before. Then he quickly tells him to focus on the arrow demon first. As long as those arrow patterns exist, the handball attacks will keep changing direction. Meanwhile, Yushiro says he and Nezuko will keep the Temari demon occupied. Then immediately after, he tells Tamayo they should leave while Tanjiro and Nezuko act as bait. Tamayo stares at him in shock. Yushiro awkwardly says, "I'm kidding. Sure, maybe." Then everything changes. As Tamayo and Yushiro leave the house, Nezuko suddenly sees vision of her mother and siblings overlapping with them. Her protective instincts immediately awaken. She charges the Temari demon head-on. At the same time, Tanjiro rushes toward the arrow demon, determined to finish the fight quickly. He sees the opening, the line of interval. He attacks, but suddenly, a massive black arrow appears beneath his feet. The force violently launches him into a tree. Then another arrow sends him flying again, and again, and again. Every time the eye in the demon's palm closes, Tanjiro is thrown in another direction. His body begins breaking apart from the impacts. Meanwhile, the Temari demon attacks Nezuko again. Nezuko kicks one of the balls, but the moment she touches it, her leg is severed instantly. She is then blasted into the wall. Tamayo quickly realizes no more treatment won't stop the damage, so she uses medicine on Nezuko. Elsewhere, Tanjiro continues struggling against the arrow demon. Even if he sees the opening, the arrows keep changing the direction of his sword swings. He can't properly use water breathing. Then, the arrow demons launches multiple arrows at once. Tanjiro discovers something horrifying. He can't even cut them. The moment his blade touches the arrows, his sword itself gets redirected. One arrow begins twisting around his arm, trying to tear it off completely. Tanjiro reacts instantly, rotating his whole body with the force to avoid losing the limb. Then he finally understands. He can't fight the arrows directly. He has to redirect them. The arrows rush toward him again. Tanjiro slices, then instantly transition into water breathing, twisting whirlpool current. The flowing motion drags the arrow away from him, finally creating an opening. The arrow demon attacks again, but Tanjiro pushes through the crushing force. Second form modified, horizontal water wheel. The current carries the arrow away, and Tanjiro finally decapitates the demon. The head rolls across the ground, screaming in rage as it disintegrates. But even in death, the demon activates one final attack. Multiple arrows slam into Tanjiro at once with overwhelming force. His body begins tearing apart. To survive, Tanjiro changed water-breathing forms one after another without stopping. Water wheel, striking tide, water surface slash, waterfall basin, twisting whirlpool, again and again. His arms feel like they are about to rip off completely. But somehow, he survives. Barely. His ribs are broken. His leg is broken. He can't even hold his sword anymore. But Tanjiro refuses to stop because there's still one demon left. In desperation, he grabs the sword with his teeth and begins crawling forward. Meanwhile, thanks to Tamayo's medicine, Nezuko's leg regenerates rapidly. And moments later, Nezuko suddenly kicks one of the Temari balls back with overwhelming force. The Temari demon is shocked. The medicine Tamayo gave Nezuko was only meant to help her recover, not make her stronger. This strength belongs entirely to Nezuko herself. Even without consuming human flesh, she is evolving at an alarming speed. The Temari demon becomes excited and prepares to fight seriously. But before she can, Tamayo quietly activates her blood demon art in secret. A sweet fragrance slowly fills the air unnoticed. Then Tamayo calmly begins provoking the Temari demon, calling Muzan a coward who hides behind other demons to protect himself. The demon immediately becomes furious, desperately defending her master. How dare you insult him? Lord Kibutsuji is stronger than anyone. The moment Muzan's name leaves her mouth, the curse activates. The demon panics and begs for forgiveness. But suddenly, arms burst violently from her body and mouth, tearing her apart from the inside. Tamayo quickly says farewell as the demon dies screaming. The battle finally ends. Tanjiro survives but barely. Tamayo successfully collects some of the demon's blood, but it still isn't enough. To create a cure for Nezuko, she'll need blood from far stronger demons. And after tonight, Tanjiro finally understands something terrifying. The closer he gets to Muzan Kibutsuji, the deadlier his enemies become. If you enjoyed this episode of Demon Slayer, make sure to subscribe for the next episode, because things are about to get even worse. Thank you for listening to Manga with May. I'll see you in the next episode.